Hello. um, so, wow, new lines in. I like that opening. So, this is commentary for A Nightmare on Elm Street. And I'm doing a commentary track properly this time. I read the script, at least like the first pages. What? At least like the first few scenes. And it's like exactly the same, pretty much. I mean, some lines are different. Like, this is all the same. I know that for sure. Wes Craven. And, this is not Freddy in this, like, glove constructing scene. It's actually a special effects guy. I love this, the font, by the way. It's just so unique. It's kind of like bubble letters, but sophisticated looking, if that makes any sense. Tuna. Lin Shaye, she's been in so much horror. Robert Englund as Fred Krueger. I like how they put Fred Krueger, even though we know him as Freddy. Makes him sound more like proper and sophisticated. This boiler room still exists. I think it's in a I can't remember if it's in like a, what's it called? I can't remember if it's in like a beneath the school or if it's like near a prison, like in a prison somewhere, but it's blocked off because there's I think it was like asbestos, like it literally was not safe to be in there. And you have to close stuff like that off. Like in a regular world, it's like, well, who wants to go in a boiler room? But when it's connected to a movie, it's like, I want to go to the boiler room. Written and directed by Wes Craven. In my opinion, all the best. We just saw that. We're singing again. All the best Nightmare films were written by him. If Wes Craven wasn't involved, it wasn't that good. Not that I don't like any of the other movies in this franchise. Scream! Damn. I like how the mom is just like unfazed by this, by the way. She's like, oh, you did that, but then she like cut your finger. It's like tough love. It's like cut your fingernails or stop dreaming like that. Jesus. This is creepy. I like how it's like overly overly sunny. This is Ohio. And then it goes to, and then it pans, and then it's normal. Like it, see? But it's supposed to be like dreamlike. I get it. Johnny Depp's first role. That's right. I didn't forget Johnny Depp was in it. Johnny Depp has some of the best hair. Oh, gosh. Like how he just like comes in and he's like the horny guy. My friend, now that I look at it, I was once in a while, no biggie. My friend was like, my sister says I look like Nancy. And she said, she's like if I was fully white, she's half white, she's half Asian, and she's like, if I was fully white, I would look exactly like Nancy. And now I look at them, and they look really similar. It's crazy. Oh yeah, because your mom would protect you. She didn't give a shit. That big ass boombox, man. Sure you are. Like, why wouldn't he know that the cars... Like, how would he not know that the car racing wasn't on that tape? You know what I mean? It's kind of ridiculous. No big deal. A couple people died, Ma. But me and Barry are doing our homework. Yeah, but I don't want to go to sleep tonight, y'all. And then I like how it turns back to, I've been seeing the guy's face. Like, it turns back to serious. But she didn't remember her dream earlier. She just sort of was like, everyone has a dream once in a while. Finger knives. No way. It's not impossible if you have... How many monsters in your dreams have finger knives? Just saying. Johnny Depp. You fucking asshole. Joking. I think that's a Nike... I think I'm just not noticing this. No, I think I noticed it, but it just hasn't really clicked. That's a Nike sweater vest. That's pretty cool. I like how he's supposed to be a jock, but like... I don't know, it doesn't really come across as one. Johnny Depp's like this shy, guy. We're scared of Johnny Depp, mate. Kitty kitty. Okay then. No big deal. Oh my god, this guy. I like how they gave him that just for foreshadowing purposes. I like how Nancy just like takes it and she's like, this is done. Glengulia. That's a different movie. Disgusting. At least Nancy has some. Don't let him in your house then. I'm glad that Nancy's kind of like this girl that's like, hey, I have we're just gonna listen to them do it for the rest of the night. The only reason I think the major reason as to why Johnny Depp was cast was because Wes Craven's daughter found him dreamy and good looking. Oh my god. I'm uncomfortable for these people. I have to listen to that. Why would you stay? I'd be like, I'm gonna go home, Nancy. You can listen to them moan and groan all you want, Nancy. Jeez. Oh, the fact that he has a dick he knows how to use. You know, that's bull. Never mind. Now this part they tried to like redo with CGI in the remake, and it looked crappy. Like crappy. It's I like the 80s, you know, horror with the plot practical. Oh, sorry, I'm above. I'm what's the word? I'm beating the scene, or I'm what? I'm a little early, but there's, you know, it's part I'm talking about where he's. Oh, now we hear something. Oh no! Oh no! Why is it that people like when you go to shake them, and they like you say their name, like in movies? I mean, they will like snore, like on cue. Like, is that really that realistic? Ooh. Damn. Those are rocks. That one, like, stuck right in the window, which I don't know if I believe that. This part is, like, so cool. The 80s practical effects. I love it so much. Also not Robert Englund, it was someone else. It looks more real than what they did with the remake, where they're like, let's do CGI in the freaking wall. It wasn't even above her bed, it was like in the side. It was like not on the ceiling, it was on the wall. She's like, holy shit. Now that my friend told me that, what her sister said, I like always see my friend now. Like when I see Heather Langenkamp in this movie, it's like, it's crazy. Turn on the lights. Sorry. My phone. Oh my gosh, I'm sick of this trope. Like, even though it's like a really good movie, There's always that trope of asking if somebody's there, and it's kind of annoying. The blind goes first. Because of the rules. This part is so cool. And the house is, I mean, they shot this, like the outside stuff in LA, and it's supposed to be Ohio. And if you're in disbelief, and there's the man himself, his hat changes, doesn't it? His hat doesn't always, like from movie to movie, I mean. This is God. And his makeup changed too, like it doesn't look like that the rest of the films. I like the shaky camera. And this like this house exists, this backyard, this like yard looks essentially the same. Why is it only coming out of his pinky area, where his pinky once was? Ooh, that's crazy. Imagine seeing that. This is iconic. Oh, I like how he just knock you out, Rod. You knock me out. Literally. I mean, brutal, right? Oh gosh. It's just me, or like did a bunch of blood like just appear? I like how he's in his jeans. Damn. That doesn't look suspicious at all, Rod. Wow. And they kind of recreate it if you've seen New Nightmare, which is like the 7th one in the series. And they recreate the Tina's death, basically. Musician type, he does drugs. Hello to you too, Marge. Yeah, they're happily married. I'm alright, I just watched my friend be murdered. I need like 12 years of therapy, at least. It wasn't an orgy, Dad. Sorry. Gosh, Mom, that's what I'm talking about. What I meant. creepy. Just like, oh shit, bitch, you were right. I do think she does. I think Heather Langenkamp is really good in that scene in particular. There's a house that like is rather new that kind of looks like that house, the Elm Street house, except it has it's how it looks, I guess, in the dreams. I guess eventually the door is red, and so yeah, it's green, and it's got a red door. It's called study hall, not sleeping hall. I'm always jealous of people who have such beautiful blue eyes like that. I mean, I have dark blue eyes, but I'm just like, dang, they're like glowing in the... They always glow. It's the Stasi. I'm joking. It's the Stasi. The secret police. Dang, he's good. I watched this other movie, and the Stasi wasn't too discreet. I'm like, what if he turns around and, like, you're there? She's so sweet. I love her. She reminds me so much of my friend, I swear. It's so weird. So what was your plan, Dad, if I didn't go to school today? I'm cool. Just being a good kid, you know? You know? Just being a good kid. Oh, gosh. What is seen, what is not always real. Well, yeah, like plastic surgery. I don't think Shakespeare's talking about that, though. Can we talk about the guy that's sitting in front of Nancy? He looks nice. This guy. What was your role? I was, the guy that read Rome. Ow, I just scratched myself. Okay, that woman behind her, I've never noticed this before, looks like she's 40. What the heck, New Line? Right? Nancy. Oh, that guy is creepy reading that. Follow the blood and you'll find death. This movie is just filled with so many, like, iconic moments. It's so good. It's so freaking good. Nancy. Oh, that thump on the floor of the high school hallway. It's well done, you know? The tracking shot and... What's your role? And screw you! She likes the word screw a lot. In the hallway. She likes the word screw a lot. She'll say like screw sleep, screw your pass. No students allowed. But there's blood. Blood's allowed, but not me. Tina. Go find her. What does it say on that door? It's kind of hard to see. Tina, come to my workshop. The boiler room is just such like a good... Ooh, and the fire. I'm angry. That's a good shot. Such good shot. So like it illuminates her face. Like that wasn't the same hat from before, was it? It looks like the hat from when he was attacking Tina. With the long puppet arms. Was like a fedora. This is like some other hat, for sure. For sure. Yeah. The boiler room, what I was saying earlier, is such a good setting for like horror movie scenes. Oh, this part. Like his face looks different even in this scene from compared to the last one. The tongue thing is actually fitting if you know about the past of Freddy Krueger. Everything will be alright, everything. Sorry, that's a Killer song, which is fitting. In more than one area. Back to work. That wasn't weird at all. Go back to your education. This is Ohio. Were you joking? I keep making... I have nothing against Ohio. I'm just making horrible jokes that are not really that funny. Oh gosh, she's so good. She's such a good actress. God, when you just like break down, that's me. Me at work. God damn. Dun, dun, dun. I do like the theme. Let's go home early, visit my friend in jail. Ugh. But I do, you see? I don't know. Kidding. It's got a Gucci sweater. The Green and red. Gosh. We need therapy. I could have sworn when they showed her getting cut into, there was only 3, but that's just me. I probably am just not remembering correctly. Oh, now he's telling her what he saw. You didn't get a look at him. But now I'm going to tell you a detail that's going to tie it all together. Bang, 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 bang. I think we need to return to the blue holding cells. Now they're gray and boring. Another one that is iconic. Grab a crucifix. Didn't even take off his sweater before he entered the bath. The bath. How does she know? How convenient, mother. She sensed it. She's like, my daughter is about to drown. My daughter is asleep right now. Unless you got some chocolate in that warm milk, I ain't fucking with that, Mom. Let's have some warm milk. Actually heard, I think that's not Heather Langenkamp. I think it's when she's underwater, that's someone else, a stunt woman. You don't want to drown. And then I love all the steam. He was here. I'm okay, mother. Mother! The famous pajamas. Yay, yay! Stay out, Mom. Butterfly. Is that Excedrin right there? I love all these old labels. Excedrin. I don't think I've ever had Excedrin. It's for like headaches, right? Girl, I fall asleep all the time watching things at night. Those are stylish pajamas. I think it's Evil Dead, right? I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen Evil Dead all the way through because the beginning, some girl was getting her clothing torn off by a tree, and I'm like, this is perverted. This is weird. This isn't quality so far. If you like it, that's cool. God damn it. God damn it, Glenn. He's like, I need some lovin', Nancy Thompson. I have a song, see? Like how he just lays down. She's like, I'm not playing with you. I'm trying to go to sleep. Don't make fun of me, dude. I love his face, like, what? Huh? Come again? Because she actually was 20 years old filming it. I think she turned 21, like, eventually. And it's crazy, she doesn't look like she's 20. She looks like she's, Mr. Sandman, show me your beam, or however it goes. He's like, what? Okay. Okay. And those who have watched this, what does he do? He screws up. You had one job. Oh my god. Is that all that's on his mind? He needs to know that Nancy has self-respect and she wants to go to sleep and take care of the problems. Yeah. So, me. So, what of it? I thought I was supposed to. Butterfly. Why is it stuck in my head? That's a Shaka Khan song. Where is he? Do-do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What I don't understand about this scene with Freddy is why he chooses to kill him slowly. Is it just for the sake of suspense? Glenn, wake me up, you asshole. Oh, this is creepy. Ugh, I would die if I had that in my mouth. Yuck. Can you say yuck? I can. She's like, I wasn't talking to you. Oh crap, I have to run. What? Ew. That doesn't even really... You could tell it's a mask, though. Help me. But it's a cute little trick, I have to say. This part is dope. Smash! It seemed like she was closer to the door, right? Or is that just me? Illusions. This is when I wet my pants. Ah! That's a nice touch. Feathers. Thank God for the random alarm clock. Did she set that though? Like knowing there's a chance he would like fall asleep? I love how pissed she gets. She's like, "Best." What do you do? What do you do? I love this. Glenn is actually kind of like, I like him, but I don't, because he's kind of just like, he just wants to like get it with Nancy. And then like, he's like, oh yeah, like, I'm a nice guy, I'll like help you. Oh yeah, I'll wake you up. And he doesn't even do that. Her hair. I'm sorry. But, you know what I mean? Like, he's nice and he, to her and everything, but then he just like wants to like get with her, and it's like, really, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't. It's like, come on, Garcia. Crime doesn't sleep at night, and neither do I. Like, I thought he was already kind of like killing him, but oh wait, no, he was fighting with Nancy. I thought you did solve it because you arrested Rod. Oh no, he's sleeping! That's what I never understood. Did like Freddy need to make it seem like he killed himself? Maybe so like to not tip off the policia? Maybe that's why he's strangling Rod. Because, you know, he has got knives, so it's like you could just go cut and he's dead. But like, okay, he wakes up like, oh. Sometimes, a lot of times when I wake up, I move in my sleep, which is kind of creepy because I wake up in like these weird positions sometimes. Like I'll be my head will be at the other end of the bed. And then sometimes I'll wake up. Ah! Whoa there. he still... But the thing is, he hasn't been his air hasn't been cut off for that long. Like, the moment they came in, his air was cut off, and his neck didn't break. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could live. That's what's weird to me. What was I saying? When I wake up in the morning, like, I'll have, like, a blanket that's, like, so... Like, I'll be, like, cuddling the blanket kind of tight, and then it's, like, around... It's, like, a bit snug around my neck. I'm not, like, choking, but, like, I, like, wake up and I'm like, whoa. It's weird that we didn't get a Tina funeral. We just got Rod's funeral. I like how this guy is just so rude at this funeral. So the nicest thing you've said, man. Is that like oh, it's a church, I think. And there's the graveyard. Well, dude, you said unsolved murder, and then now you're... Because laundromats cost too much. Thank you. I'm gonna get her some therapy. Or no, some sleep thing. What she should be doing is like therapy mixed with the sleep study thing. I thought I knew something about this Institute for Sleep Disorders. I think it was like some other building, but I can't remember what. Never mind then. I'm scared. I'm scared. Well, alright then. I don't know if I'd be able to, like, fall asleep, like, with people watching me and stuff, but you never know. If I'm that exhausted, I guess I would. Nope, watch me blow your mind. Due to anxiety. When you're sleeping, I highly doubt, usually that's when your heart rate is the, what's the word? The slowest, the lowest beats per minute. But you can, I guess, if you're stressed, Because, yeah, if you're having, like, a nightmare or you're disturbed, it's gonna... He's like, oh, that's from anxiety. I'm an anxious person. I don't go to sleep and my heart rate isn't like... Never gets his high. Damn. She looks like she's gonna have, like, having a seizure. Poor Nancy. Poor Nancy. No. No. He got me. But I got him. Ha! Grabbed it off his head. Where'd you get it? Where do you think I got it? Off someone's head. That painting looks like Jean Lafitte. If you know anything about Disneyland, Jean Lafitte. Coffee. I love coffee. Do I still have some left? Yes, I do. Why not? You get against coffee, Mom. You're drinking it, you hypocrite. How dare thee? Yeah. Okay. There's a guy. In case he loses it. And he's torturing children. Trust your mother for once. Nah. Yes, it was judgment. You know I'm right. Both of her parents are alcoholics. Like, if you find out, like, if you watch more, you're like, oh, shit. The dad, too. Yeah, goddamn. Yeah, but how come I have a hat? It's the morning. She's like, I need to have some vodka. It's like 9 a.m., mother. I love her. She's so cool. I love Nancy. And I want a burger now because Johnny Depp just eats a friggin' burger. Not anymore. No. Ooh, I've had one of those where I feel like you're falling. Yeah. Surrealism. Or you draw it, or you make a horror movie. Great. What was I gonna say? Baby traps. Because I'm gonna trap you in my house, I'm gonna keep you away from my window too. Not trap you in my house, but keep you away. What was I saying about? Oh, I don't know. It was something about the dreams. Oh yeah, I woke up one time. It was literally as I was opening my eyes. I was pretty young. Back when I had like really like scary dreams that made no friggin' sense. I was waking up. I don't remember what the dream was about, but as I was opening my eyes, I shite you not, I saw a black cat. I was like, and as I was opening my eyes, it felt like I was falling, and it freaked me the hell out. It was the creepiest thing ever. Security. What is she trying to keep out? Come to the cellar, dear. I'll tell you a creepy story. I'm a conky. Come to the cellar. But yeah, I think that was the only time I think like I've had a dream or I've like been waking up and I felt like a physical, thing where I felt like I was falling. That was creepy as hell. The fact that like I was seeing a black cat too as I was like opening my eyes. Gosh, that was creepy. There's also a scene that's where I guess you could call it a delete scene, but it's basically just a couple cutout lines in this scene. But she says, like, you weren't an only child, insinuating that Nancy, I must call her Natalie, Nancy had a sibling. So it's very creepy. But this one, they don't even mention it. It's like, I want to know what design is on her sweatshirt. I guess this is what I'm thinking about. I'm seeing things I haven't seen before. And I've seen this movie a good amount of times. Smoke a cigarette. The cellar. Not just you. Why would you keep those? Wouldn't that be like evidence? You know what I mean? Oh well, I guess if it was after the trial was like basically, messed up, then I guess it makes sense to have it, but why? I keep a trophy of the people I kill. Why? Why is Johnny Depp wearing a crop top? No. I don't like going into, I don't really shop there, but I've been into Forever 21, and I was like, oh, this is a cute sweater, and it was half a friggin' sweater, and like, I swear to God, everything is like crop tops now, and I don't understand it. If you're gonna give me half a shirt, at least have it be half off. And on top, it's like on top of it, it's like such an expensive. My dream, you idiot. I do like that line. You're nutty as a fruitcake. You heard me. You know, a jock pertains to different kinds of sports, Nancy. It's possible he's a football player. So is he gonna just whack him with some with his shoulder pads or I'm just saying there's different he could be cross country, but they never tell us if he's like a football. I think he's a football player, judging by what Rod did earlier, where he's like, takes out Lance at the goal line or whatever. That's probably what it is. I'm guessing he's a football player, but they never tell you. They never tell you things anymore. Some coffee, yes. With my pills to stay awake. Now we have 5-hour energy. He's got a record. He's got a turntable right there, too. His hair, like, it just stays in the same place, like, bounces back, you know? This just, like, confirms he's a pig. It confirms he's a pig. Get to bed. He still has his shoes on. Like, take off your shoes. See, his hair, like, just bounces back. Like, not everybody has good hair like that. Let me take all your coffee cup and your stay awake fast acting pills or whatever they're called. Stay awake, I think. I'm sorry, I'm not an expert. That's my coffee pot. Now we have Keurigs. We could just do it like one pot at a time. And apparently, Wes Craven, she's like, I got another one right here. Wes Craven, read a story about a kid that died, and he was having, like, nightmares. I think he died in his sleep, and they found in his room, he had, like, this extension cord going to a place in his, that was connected to a Mr. Coffee, and it was, like, in a shelf or something. So I guess that's why, you have Nancy with, the extension cord. Glenn's house almost looks like a mansion. Torcha. Strange. Oh, nervous. Strange. Is she drinking coffee? It could be tea. It's kind of late to be drinking coffee. Oh gosh, it's bleeding. You think it would stop? She's like, hold on. Gosh, does she need stitches? If it's still bleeding, it's been like a day or two. At least a day, probably a day. Look at the mask. Dang, mother. I think that's vodka, right? Oh, well, he does have a mitt and ball, so maybe he is a baseball player. I don't know, it's confusing, because, I mean, a lot of people have a baseball glove and... Secrets. Secrets that you wouldn't understand. Very private, but this... Back when ignoring people was that simple, you just took your phone off the receiver. Well, it is simple now because you know who's calling, so you just simply, like, decline. There's a part where Dave Chappelle, he talks about, he's like, he's like, we used to, he's like, you have no idea what life was like. We used to not know who was calling until we answered the phone. How lovely. Brilliant. Oh, he's asleep. He did. I'm kidding. That's an interesting place to put. She's got 2 light switches. How many lights is in her room? Or are in her room? Ringy dingy, ringy dingy. She's like, shit, I fell asleep. Ew. It's actually perverted, but it's a cool little trick. I'm your boyfriend now. That's really... And then if you know, like, the story about Freddy Krueger, it's, like, even worse. I'm your boyfriend now. I had to. Just smash the bottle. I don't have it on me. She's gonna, like, beat the shit out of her mom. That kind of looks like Eli Manning's jersey. Except it would have to be blue. All blue. This is epic. My TV! At least save the TV. And the sneaks. I'm joking. That's cool, you have to admit. I'd be scarred for life. For sure. Like how it goes sideways. Like, it's so cool. But what's cool is, like, if there's something that... I guess someone got electrocuted when they were dumping the blood. Because that's what they did. They, like, turned the room upside down. On, like, they had the set, and they turned it upside down, and they had a hole, and they just dumped it so it would hit the ceiling, right? But they shot it, you know, I guess normally. Right side up or whatever. Or I don't know. And, somebody, I guess, got electrocuted, and then that's why, I guess, the blood does some weird things. Daddy! Believe me now? Oh, God. Everybody needs therapy. Oh gosh. Have you been upstairs? Not yet. Aw. Apparently. No. I'll go get him, baby. But how does she know the amount of time it takes? Is she just that smart and amazing? Exactly 20 minutes. Okay. LT, come on. We're gonna go look at the blood fountain now. Call me, baby. I like how she's got all the supplies to make all these traps. Like, the DIY stuff, like, you know, you have to go out and buy it. And they act like, you know, oh, you could make this with stuff you have hanging around your house. And it's like, in some of the stuff they talk about, the materials you need, it's like, who has this laying around in their house? It's like, you need a machete and a straight razor and, you know, to make something. And you're like, what? It's like, sometimes you're just better off buying the thing. Oh, the sledgehammer, man. She's like an expert in booby traps in like 2 seconds. It makes me feel like a slacker. If you read a book, you too are a expert in booby traps. He's got a crutch on his door. Oh. If you guys want to see a blood scene that is just... a scene that's just gross and filled with blood, I would recommend a scene in Dexter when he's the blood guy, meaning like he's into forensics and he like knows blood splatter. Aw. You survive things. I thought she was like the little child, like being put to bed by her daughter. But Dexter, like I think his mother was murdered in front of him. I think that's his story. I don't know I can't remember. It's been a while. I watched the whole series, but I can't remember all the details. But he comes in and there's this room that's literally like covered, like the floor covered in blood, and he passes out and he falls like face first into all the blood he's wearing a suit, thank goodness. Blood's not exactly sanitary. So she changed back into her PJs? Or she put clothes over the PJs originally? If I die before I wake, pray the Lord my soul to take, sorry. I'm not an expert. Why does the watch have like a cartoon voice? 10 minutes and counting. I want to watch kind of like that. I like this shot. That's a good shot. I'm entering the dream world. Ha 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 ha. Do 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 do. Yo, I've been drinking coffee and I'm still tired. That's just how it works. I love that the dogs, that's too funny. Their basement or whatever it is so cool. Nancy, come to me. Nancy, come to me. That spiral staircase is a nice touch. Dinner. Is it bleeding again? Dang, she's got a burn and some cuts on the same arm. Na 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 na. Dang, it's like his living quarters right there. Uh-oh. That's mine. That's my Jesus. I like the little sound effects in the score. I can't. I don't know. Da-na, 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 na-na. Hey. They would be covered more than that, I think. What do y'all think? Over 500 gallons of fake blood were used during filming. Damn! At least 400 of it was from the blood fountain. Oh, she just... Whoa. How does that work? Bastard. Uh-oh. 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, shout out to her for, like, jumping into it. Wait, she's in her room? She had the rose trellis, but where did the rose trellis go? It's so confusing, but it's kind of like... I love... It's like how with dreams, nothing has to make sense. You can just be like, yeah, it's a dream. Nope. You're like, nope. Come get me, I have a sledgehammer. Get my daddy. Everything's gonna be alright. Oh yeah, she's just screaming for no reason. Help her! Help her. Help! Can't you catch me? He wants his fedora back. That's why he's extra trying to kill her. He's like, where's my fedora? It's just not the same without his... Oh, you know, doesn't... He needs something to tie the outfit together. I like how he says no while she lights the match when he could be running away. Someone killing a walrus? Daddy! Daddy! Now you come? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's like, I'm already dead. That one flame is like reaching for the sky. You saw that? Oh! Give him the chair. Give him the chair. Ugh. That's creepy. That's so weird. I'm going into the abyss of dreamland. That's so weird. It's probably one of the weirdest scenes, and it's a dream, I guess. Does this mean that he is... Does that mean that her dad is also dreaming? I guess not, since I guess the dream world and the real world is combining because she brought... Yeah, I don't know. I can't explain it very well. She is awake, I think. Well, yeah, she is awake. I'll be there in a minute. I got this. I know he's still here. Let's just chill. For a sec. This is a good scene, too. You what? You're not afraid of me? You're shit. Ha! Gangster. Gangster. But what's strange is that this doesn't work in other movies. You know what I mean? But, you know, they always figure out a way to come back for sequels. Yeah. A little subtle, she checks her arm, is kind of... I haven't noticed that before. It's like really subtle. I think the mom's drunk right now. You believe this fog? I believe anything is well, yeah, fog is possible, Mom. He's wearing red, too. The checkerboard. I think he's got some green in his shirt, too, maybe. Mother! So he's still here. I think this was added in, This wasn't in the script, by the way, I think. It was added in later because of Rob Shea. And the highly... Move it. Yep. Okay, here's a trivia. If you guys buy... Oh, wait, where did it go? If you guys buy the movie... I'm sorry, I paused it for like 2 seconds. If you guys buy the movie... on Amazon, you get free trivia that'll just pop up. It said, yes, the original script had it ending happily, but then it was... Another one was added in. We had some sick tunes playing now. Rachel Talalay. Oh yeah, she's been involved since the beginning. That was A Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one. A classic movie. I made jokes about it, but it is really a creepy movie. It's a great slasher film. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary when I was just sort of enjoying watching it. I'll see you guys. You guys will hear me from me soon.
Peace out.